So, interesting facts about the 787B rotary. Oh, I love this thing. On June 23rd, 1991, Johnny Herbert rocketed across the Circuit de la Sarthe in a Group C Mazda bearing the number 55, making this the first rotary from Japan to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans. This thing was absolutely sick. But let's not get it twisted. Before they won the 24 Hours Le Mans, this thing either crashed or was unreliable or just plain caught fire at random. Now, when I say gnarly, this thing is absolutely gnarly. Now, in the beginning of these 787Bs, they were originally powered by a two-rotor, but it really wasn't enough to keep up with competition. So what they did was they upgraded this thing to be a four-rotor, the R26B. To better understand why this engine sounded like a F1 car, it was just quite simple. This thing could rev out to 9,000 RPMs. Actually, they could have took it to 10,500, but for reliability purposes, yeah, they just decided to keep it at 700 horsepower. This thing could make 900. To get a better understanding of how much an advantage the 787B had, you got to understand that rotaries are built entirely different. They don't have any reciprocating mass. That means they don't have pistons going one way, a cam going another, over like valves, overhead cam, none of that. It's just 4 Doritos with 3 spark plugs per cylinder. That's it. That's all the R26B was. And then the crazy part about all of this is it was making 700 horsepower all on its own. It didn't need turbochargers. So just imagine how drastically the driving dynamics would change. The handling characteristics would change if you had added a twin turbo setup to this already just monstrous engine. Now the thing is, Mazda had to make a count. This was their only chance to win in 1991 because in 1992 the rules were going to change. Now in today's car culture, quite a few people deal with rotaries. The 4-rotor isn't quite dead. You got guys with billet 4-rotors like Rob Dahm. Rob Dahm has an all-wheel drive RX-7 with about probably now 2,000 horsepower from a billet 4-rotor and a sequential transmission. Heck, even David Mazzei's RX-7 has a 4-rotor and it makes 1,400 horsepower with a big single turbo. Now, the cons to these rotaries, because all engines aren't perfect, these things chug oil like a depressed man at a bar, and they can't seem to keep apex seals. So, yeah, love you.